So here we have a heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup. This is a race for intermediate men's coxless fours, which basically means one of the guys in the boat is steering, the foot attached to a rudder wire. On the far side, which is now the left-hand side of the course, it is 4 men from Princeton University, USA. Very strong crew this, against, on the right-hand side of the course, a composite from Radley Mariners, which I think is the old boys of Radley School, and Tideway Scullers School. And we are now seeing shots that, unsurprisingly, I guess this is such a strong Princeton crew, isn't it, Akil?
They've had a great year, you know, and so I think that this is sort of a, you know, the coup de grace, if you will, a trip for them to really see and test their metals over across the pond. So
there's the Princeton crew, and you know, how much does it mean for the program to finish 3rd in the IRAs, the national championships, in the first varsity 8?
Yeah, I think that, you know, it's you always want to win, but being among the top crews in the U.S. is always something that you cherish, and it just shows whether or not you have the ability to climb up, and it gives you the motivation to go out and do it next year if you're an underclassman, and it really gives you something to be proud of if you are a senior moving on.
So the 2-man there, you can see, just looked across with the fair hair. That's Stefan Pienaar. He broke the under-19 world record for the furthest distance rowed in the Concept 2 ergo in 24 hours, which was 267,101 meters, and it was to support a charity, the Make a Difference Leadership charity. And so well done, Stephen, for finding the motivation to do that.
And there we have a look at the Radley Mariners and Tideway Scullers School. We have Nirav Tomasi. He's 20 years old in the stroke seat there, backed up by Thomas Harrison in 3 seat, Edward Ray Smith in bow. Excuse me, that was William de St. Croix in the stroke seat.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I think a couple of those Scullers guys are from Dartmouth College in the USA, and they've come back here, joined Scullers. And
yeah, Thomas Harrison in 2 seat is rows at Dartmouth College.
Yeah, and so I think there's a Dartmouth connection. This crew coached by Chris Williams. Anyone watching this race will know that Chris Williams is a stalwart of Tideway Scullers, has coached junior crews for many, many years there, and an athlete on this course in double sculls as well, you know, really well. But the Scullers a little wobbly, you could just see their boat tip and yaw from side to side. The 4 guys from Princeton, though, they look on another planet in terms of what they're doing with rowing, don't they?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Right now, the course is not as choppy as it has been, and so I think that efficiency and power from that Princeton boat, you can really see it here. The boat is nice and flat and calm. There's not a lot of bouncing around. They're really out being as efficient as they can with the stroke in preparation for tomorrow if nothing happens to change the complexion of this race.
And to talk about tomorrow, if they do win, they will race that Cambridge crew that had that fantastic race earlier against Germania. And, you know, that will be a really great contest between Cambridge and Princeton. But for this heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup, it is the men from Princeton who, unsurprisingly, take that very comfortably from the composite crew of Radley Mariners and the Tideway Scullers School, who are crossing the line just now.